You were saying earlier that you hate carrots. Your mother forced you to eat them your entire life. So for someone who has an aversion for carrots, you've managed to force it into 5 elements on your plate. We'll have to taste and see whether or not there's any residual bitterness in your dish.
I think carrot cake first, obviously. Then I think tart. And I think, no, can't compete with Roxy there.
But what catches my attention is immediately the carrot juice and the carrot powder. And I automatically feel like I need to use those objects in my dish.
I settle for a carrot cake with lots of spice. I've made carrot cake before, with a recipe though. A carrot and ginger ice cream. And then the third element that I go with is like a fruit compote with a carrot.
Philippa, I heard you mention that you absolutely hate carrots.
So my mother is laughing because she forced me to eat carrots.
Okay, and now you have to make a dish with
Now
carrots.
I have to make a dish with carrots.
That said, what are you going to do?
I am going to do marmalade tart.
Okay.
I have made a carrot marmalade. I'm also going to do a carrot granita.
And what have you got in the carrot
And
granita?
in the carrot granita I have got dried carrot powder, carrot juice, and Nederburg late harvest. I'm hoping.
It doesn't taste much of
Carroty,
carrot.
okay.
So before you freeze it and there's no way back, maybe adjust the carrot juice perhaps. Taste it, see
I
what you
will
think.
do. Thank you very much for that advice, Chef.
So I decide to make a carrot and pineapple sorbet, a carrot and ginger jelly, a carrot puree, some biscuits dipped in white chocolate, salted caramel, like little disc lollies with a carrot and cashew nut dust.
This seems amazingly ambitious, especially taking into consideration the time. Yes. So I'm going to leave you to it.
My confidence wasn't like up there, it was like,
Roxy, that looks very beautiful. Did you get some inspiration from anywhere, by any chance?
Definitely from the visit with Kevin Thornton. He really inspired this entire dish a lot.
So this is just little shortbread, eh?
Yeah, with aniseed and carrot.
Highlighting certain flavors, especially when it comes to these, Michelin-starred chefs. It's all about subtlety. All these other elements complement the carrot flavors. It's very subtle. The textures, that sorbet, it's quite playful. So Roxy, this for me is just amazing to see. I can even taste the inspiration. It sounded so ambitious when I asked you about your dish, but you managed to do it, and it looks fantastic. Really well done.
Thank you so much.
I knew that I'd gone, not simple, but things that I was fairly safe with. So it either had to be very good or I was in trouble.
Can you tell us about your dish, please?
When I saw the carrots, I immediately thought carrot cake and went with that.
Let's see how it tastes.
I've always said to contestants, if your food's about simplicity, there's nowhere to hide if you get it wrong. I mean, this is 3 basic elements. So it's a big risk to take. Kind of stand and fall on a plate this simple. Well done. This is really good food. Simple, and all 3 elements are perfect. You were saying earlier that you hate carrots. Your mother forced you to eat them your entire life. So for someone who has an aversion for carrots, you've managed to force it into 5 elements on your plate. We'll have to taste and see whether or not there's any residual bitterness in your dish. It's hard to believe, tasting this, that you don't like carrots. Constantly surprised in a beautiful way in my mouth that there's this richness and it's syrupy and it's overly sweet. And then the carrot is crunchy and there's a little bit of salt in the soil. And then I've got a refreshing palate cleansing little carrot juice but with the citrus in it. And then you finish off with a granita. This is the nicest plate I've tasted all day.